yeah, I'm ready to be on with some good food. And somebody was saying, what are you going to eat? And he's like, I got me this chili cheese in mine. And he was going on. And John was just talking to me on the side. He said, what you going to have? A big smoothie? Why would I want to I'm even more shredded than normal, that I'm going to contaminate myself? I don't think so. But you know what's interesting is John's the same way. And yesterday when I went back in there to hit the abs and the posing, I don't normally see Mr. John working out. And when I went in, I caught out of the side of my eye these rippling muscles. And so I looked over there. I saw in the mirror and I looked over and I could only see the side. And somebody was doing like the cable pull like that. And he turned and it was John. And I was like, good grief. He looks like a superhero. He has never taken any of these stimulants, steroids, metabolic drugs. Does he eat meat? Yes. He also has told me how he's lessens his meat over the years, and he eats, sweet potatoes and very, very clean food. If you can consider adding meat to your diet, okay? You and I know different, but I'm just saying compared to what most of these people are eating, the man is 67 years old. He is the sharpest, leanest, strongest person I've ever seen. Feels good to feel strong. If you're a woman and you're thinking, I don't know, listen, might I lovingly suggest that you are not going to bulk up. My pants, even though I've gained these muscle gains, see, I've trimmed down any slight bit of body fat I might have even had. They still fit, but they don't fit the same, right? My whole backside looks lifted up. My hips look pulled in and tightened. I have muscles on the front of my legs, I mean, you're talking about like lean, tone gains. You see what I mean? Like where it's like, I mean, obviously popping the tricep. When you see a lot of these women on stage, you're thinking like, whoa, those quads, they're huge. Really, for example, Mr. John in his clothes, you would never know that he is very lean, shredded looking all the time. My point is, you really can achieve a strong, lean body. Not being in that gym all the time, and that's not even the point of the talk. The point of the talk is you can, in fact, achieve your goals. Let's stay on topic. You can have hopes and dreams for yourself and not just for everybody else. Doesn't that get old? Because you become weary. You know what I mean? Let's see what y'all are saying. If they're planning, who's talking about that? Hey, Candy. I was just speaking to Candy yesterday about just life changes, like so many things. There's been some really turn of events in my life lately, and somebody said to me, like, wow, you're taking this well. There's really nothing I can do about this particular situation. There's a couple. And frankly, I'm too busy content creating my life to sit around and dwell on that one tiny thing that I can do nothing about. I'm going to do what I can while I'm content creating my life. You know what I mean? Do you feel like you're a mom who you've spent your whole life? I think there's a kind of transition phase and state. as your kids, you know, my kids are right at 20 and 22. And my grandbaby 4, you know, and 4.5. And it's almost like we can't see beyond that. Or like as my mom's retired, and all those years she wanted to be retired. And all those years that, oh, if she just didn't have to haul into that J-O-B, which she called it. Which is funny because she had more passion and drive as a 3rd grade teacher and a reading teacher than any teacher I've ever known. She was that teacher that loved the kid with lice in their hair because guess what? She lived that life. She loved the kid that drug into school in the wrong socks and nasty shoes, and they were dirty and they had no, because you know what? She lived that life. She had passion for that job. The whole time she did it, oh, when I don't have to haul into that work, oh, all the things I'll do when I'm retired. And you know what she's doing? Dying. Because if you're not striving, you're dying. It's like a bicycle. If you're up on that bicycle, baby, you don't have training wheels anymore. You're grown. If you're sitting up on that bicycle, you're either pedaling or you're falling over. Content creating. It's what makes you feel alive, you know? Everybody dies, everybody lives. You can have so much more life in your days when you're living. When you clean out your body and your mind starts to open, your soul starts to see something different and your spirit starts to rise. And you can quit going around just resenting people and being a martyr and holding on to pain and anguish, and you can release that. And you can start seeing this world through kaleidoscope glasses. You can start seeing things that don't work in your life and realizing you matter enough to not accept those. But I just wanted to talk about that, about having a goal, having a timeline. It's really exciting what we can do in our life. You know? Just like I was telling you about Miss Alison Rattray, and she was a librarian at a school I worked at, and she's so beautiful. All the things she does, and she does belly dancing, and she does hula hooping, and she does metal work, and she does gardening, and crafts, and art, and watercolor, and ballroom dancing with her hubby, and everything she wants to do, she does. She shows up with her long, grayish red, fuzzy hair, just like it grows out of her head. And she shows up in like her gypsy skirt, and she might match and she might not. She chose what she wanted to wear in her Punky Brewster way, and there she came. And when she walks in the room, she lights it up. Because she's alive inside, you know? She's fascinating, Candy. You're fascinating, did you know? Do you think you're just regular? And that's why it's fine for you to just be fine. You're not just regular. You're spectacular. You just haven't been living up to your full potential. That's all. But you've just been preparing for doing that now. What if you got you a piece of paper and you wrote down what is it you want? You wrote down a plan of what must be done every day to get there, and then you proceeded to do it. What if? What if you stopped giving your power away to other people by making excuses? And you started to take control. You could change your life. It's never too late. Now's the time. You're never going to be younger than you are today. The time's never going to be more right than it is in this moment for you to do different and get different, you know? It's like I'm going to be talking to somebody at 10. She was telling me that she's been trying to do it a long time. But she feels like she doesn't have a direct way. We're fixing to get her one. I sure do love you. It starts with self-love. And then it just overflows. It cascades onto you. I hope you feel that. You've been allowing to hold you down. And what you're going to gain is your hopes and dreams. Hey Karen. How are you, beautiful? Allowing people into your life that play small with their life, and it keeps you small? Or you keep telling people your hopes and dreams, but you're telling people who are playing small with their own life? Stop telling them, because those people, they don't understand. You can play small with your life, but as for me, I'm on the rise. And nobody will stop me. Nobody will hold me down. Nobody will weight me down, keeping me in that same dang place. Nobody will put baby in the corner. How about you? That's how I speak to myself. Somebody could be telling me all the things they think I'm going to be, the puzzle piece that I'm fitting into their life. Oh, friend, you don't understand. I'm a complete puzzle, all on my own. And I might be listening and looking, but I'm thinking, nobody puts baby in the corner. You're gonna lose the old you know? Making her dreams come true. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, thunder only happens when it's rain. I love you. I hope you have your most beautiful day.